this is Autry Recommends. Today we're going to talk about some of the nonfiction and reference books that help us survive as a team, thrive as leaders, and give us ideas on how to sharpen our skills. I'm going to start us off with Mars Rover Curiosity, an inside account from Curiosity's chief engineer. I have it right here. It's written by Rob Manning, who is the chief engineer at NASA, and William L. Simon, who is a New York Times bestselling author. This novel is really amazing. It covers the development, testing, building, and deployment of the Curiosity rover. This is the precursor to the one we're all talking about, Perseverance rover. It's really an amazing book. I wanted to read a quote that I really love from Rob Manning that I think really speaks to a lot of the ethos of our team. Build something, use your hands, test it, learn from your mistakes, put yourself out there on the edge where you will force your eyes wide open. I think that's a great idea, and I think that's really true. You have so much more fun and you learn so much more when you just make it. You try it out, you fail, and then you try again. I think it's really interesting to know that that same idea still persists even at the high level of NASA. It's a really insightful book and teaches a lot of lessons that are really applicable to a Mars rover design team because that's what they're designing at the professional level. It's also really cool to get a more in-depth look at all of the technologies that go into it. My favorite part of the book was when they were talking about developing the sky crane maneuver, which is how we all watched Perseverance land during the winter. So they talk about putting together a tiger team, which is when they get experts in all different fields to come together with really different point of views. And by having this diversity of skill sets and perspectives on the team, they can get something really innovative done really fast. And that's how they started off with the sky crane maneuver. It's an amazing book, and I'd recommend it to anyone who's passionate about space exploration or robotics engineering.
The Five Dysfunctions of a Team by Patrick Lencioni. This book uses fables to discuss and give examples of how teamwork can break down amongst large teams and how to resolve some of the issues associated with this with working with larger teams. This book was important to me as it gave me tools and prepared me for my leadership role on R3. The Four Obsessions of an Extraordinary Executive, also by Patrick Lencioni. This book discusses how extraordinary executives go about organizing their teams and how they manage their team's workloads, the company workloads, how they manage their organization, their decision making process, how they utilize their teams to the best of both of their abilities. This book was also instrumental in my transition into becoming a leader on R3 and how I utilized the team around me and the resources presented to me. I have three books here. The first one is Becoming a Manager. The second one is Leading People. The third one is Coaching People. These are all books by the Harvard Business School Press. These are all small, like less than 100-page books. They're meant to be easy read for people that are starting and getting geared up to go into managerial roles or leadership roles. They're a really good place to start if you're like a student or new to managing. Quickly, the first book, Becoming a Manager, discusses what the manager's role is within an organization and within teams and how they have an impact on an organization. The second book and third book are more geared towards people who are looking for leadership roles. These books discuss topics about leading people, getting employee buy-in, which is basically like getting your employees to agree with company ideas or organizational ideas, and with the decisions being made. And the third book is Coaching People. Basically, this is how to coach people, how to understand when coaching is required, and how to understand and give good coaching advice and give good instruction. These books were also very instrumental in providing detailed examples and approaches on solving issues such as conflict resolution, making decisions, conducting meetings, and motivating a team of people. These are not the only books in the series. There are five other books. There's leading teams, running meetings, managing time, managing projects, and then coaching people. giving feedback, and leading people. And I was reading that out of this one. The Servant Leader by James A. Autry. The Servant Leader covers how leaders can act to serve their team to the same degree that the team is serving them. The book discusses how important the leader's role is in keeping a team working harmoniously, thus ensuring the individual happiness and health of each one of their team members, so that they can work effectively to contribute towards the team. This book's really helped me to understand how to get the most out of the team that works around me as a team lead of R3, and at the same time to actively aid them and help them where they need and ensure their long term happiness within our teams, allowing them to work to the best of their ability.
Hey everyone, the book I'm discussing today is Aristotle's Rhetoric. While this isn't a book about robotics, I found it particularly useful and applicable on our team. This read is great for anyone really interested in philosophy or who'd like to do an in-depth reading about communication and the art of persuasion. So, rhetoric focuses on using language as a tool to achieve what you want through clarity of thought, persuasion, and argument. Clear and concise communication is important in business, and through our team, these principles have been utilized while reaching out to our sponsors. In this read, you'll find that Aristotle describes 3 key forms of rhetoric, which are ethos, which is based on the author's appeal, personality, or reputation, logos, which is based on the appeal off the fact of reasoning and logic, and pathos, where the appeal is emotion-driven. With the proper combination of these tools, it'll help you achieve a more effective presentation and better communication overall. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope that you check out some of these books and enjoy them as much as we do. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in our next video.